we're gonna finish the book, the Lorax by Dr. Seuss. I'm gonna set you up here. Hopefully Cyber won't be in your guys' way. If so, you don't mind too much. Oh, too much. He's a good boy. This is a beautiful morning. Monday. Sorry guys, I'm trying. Get you guys called. Is that up there? Shoot, sorry. Shoot. No, that way. Just stick some I'm sorry. Alright, let's do that. Alright. So we're gonna finish the book. Let's see. Look. Okay, so I just sold the first to Need. Remember when Lorax came out and he said, "Sir, you are crazy with greed. There is no one on earth who would buy that fool of Sneed." But yet the very next minute I proved him wrong, for just at that minute a chap came along, and he thought that the Sneed I admitted was great. He happily bought it for $3.98. I laughed at the Lorax, "You poor stupid. You'll never can tell what some people will buy." "I repeat," cried the Lorax, "I speak for the trees." "I'm busy," I told him. "Shut up, if you please." I rushed across the room and in no time at all built a radio phone. I put in a quick call. I called all my brothers and uncles announced and said, "Hi, listen here. Here's a wonderful chance for a whole Onceler family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast. Take the road north next. Turn left. Week-a-wookin' sharp right at the south stitch." And in no time at all, in the factory I built, the whole Onceler family was working full tilt. We were all knitting Sneeds, just busy as bees, to the sound of the chopping of the truffle trees. Then, oh baby, oh, how my business did grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow. So I quickly invented my Super X hacker, which whacked off truffle the trees at one smacker. We were making Sneeds 4 times as fast before, and the Lorax, he didn't show up anymore. 1 second. Take a break for a second. I take a sip. Dry mouth. It's really warm this morning. Sorry guys, but Cyber. Come baby, come over here, baby. Come. There's some treats over here. I threw treats on the dirt so that he would be busy instead of running off. Hearing all kinds of new noises today. Not new like as in never heard, like new as in spring noises. You can hear birds and things hopping around and bunnies and things are definitely waking up. Alright. Here we go. But the next week, he knocked on the new office doors. He snapped, "I'm the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots who played in the shade in the barbaloot suits and happily lived eating truffle the fruits. Now, thanks to you, you're hacking my trees to the ground. There's not enough truffle of fruit to go around, and my poor barbaloots are getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies." They love living here, but I can't let them stay. They'll have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys, he cried as he sent them away. I, the onceler, felt sad as I watched them go, but business is business, and business must grow, regardless of the crummies in the tummies, you know. I meant no harm, I most truly did not, but I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. The bigger my factory, the bigger my roads. I biggered my wagons, the bigger the loads of the Sneeds I shipped out. I was shipping them forth and to the south, to the east and to the west, to the north and to the south. I went right on biggering, selling more Sneeds, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. And again, he came back. I was fixing some pipes when that old nuisance Lorax came back. More gripes? I am the Lorax, he coughed and whiffed. He sneezed and he snuffled and he snarled and he sniffed. Onceler, he cried with a clef of his croak. Onceler, you're making such a smuggle of smoke. My poorest only swans, why, they can't sing no more, sing a note. No one can sing who has smog in his throat. And so, said the Lorax, please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you smogged up around here. What's more, snapped the Lorax, his dander was up. Let me say a few words about a gloopity-gloop. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making gloopity-gloop. Also sloppity-slop. And what do you do with that leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old onceler man, you. You're glumping the pond where the hummingbirds hummed. Hummingfish hummed. No more can they hum, for their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins, get worry and dreary, in a search of some water that isn't so smeary. A few more pages, and I'm going to go read one more page, and we'll read the rest tomorrow, okay? There's a little bit more I thought. And then I got mad. I got very terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax, now listen here, Dad. All you do is yappity yap and say bad, bad, bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, Mr. Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering, turning more truffle trees into Sneeds, which everyone needs. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to show you Mr. Lorax, because he looks very sad because of the truffle trees. I love trees. I always love this book so much because of that. There's quite a few more pages. So I'm going to wait for tomorrow to finish the rest. I don't want to make this too long. And Cyber's getting antsy. And I need to say a prayer and leave my gift. So have a beautiful morning, my friends. It's been a really good morning. I hope you got to see those structures. It's really cool. I'm really excited about those. And have a great Monday, okay, guys? Love to all. Let's have a good week.